Hi there, I'm Andre from Peak Motorcycles, and this is a very short review video for the, I guess it's a billeted sort of alloy GRxplore Mount. Now, I'm currently in Zanzibar in East Africa, not in the Peak District, and I've just spent 3 days riding this Royal Enfield Classic 500 around the roads of Zanzibar. Some of them have been rougher than others, there's been potholes, there's been all sorts really. And this here is the GRxplore Mount that I've got. Now, if you look on there, you can see that it's got like a spring in there, if you can just about see that. And then there's sort of these rubber bits which give it a little bit of vibration protection. Now, what I haven't done is used it with my iPhone, just because the vibrations off this bike have been pretty tremendous anyway. So what I have been using it with is this Samsung Xcover 7, which is kind of my spare phone. It's an Android phone. I've just been running Google Maps. Now, they very specifically say, do not put the universal mount on the back of something that's textured or with dimples. So sorry GRxplore, it was the only phone I had, it doesn't have another case. So I put this on just to see how it worked. And actually, it's been completely solid. It hasn't moved at all. This is in 34-degree heat, dust, vibrations from the bike, potholes on the road. All in all, it's been really quite remarkable. For the mount that I'd used with my phone before, it was always a little bit fiddly getting it on. So just to give you a look at how this works, that lever is essentially a release. So you can see on the back of there, it's just that disc. You put it on and it just kind of clicks, and you move it a little bit and it clicks properly. Now that is fixed. What you can do though, is it will easily ratchet round and turn. So if you'd rather have that orientation or that orientation, I'll zoom out so you can see what Zanzibar looks like. That all works really well. So yeah, I was really impressed with that, because initially I thought I didn't quite have the orientation right when I fitted it, but that has been really spot on. I'll just show you how that looks at the back. So you can see that's fitted flush, that's the bit that rotates on there, and that all works well. Now the release is on this lever here, so I'm just pushing that down and it just comes off super easy like that. So yeah, it really is that easy. Suppose if you've been using the one like I've been using that begins with a Q, if you've been a bit annoyed about how fiddly it is, I would look up one of these things. They do have a slightly different bottom mount, and just to show you that and the adjustment on it, so you can basically adjust this one here to move that bit up and down, and then it's the bottom clamp, and then there's also a rotational bit in there. That is my very quick review of the GRxplore alloy mount and the universal adapter. I didn't really fit it how I was supposed to, but honestly it stood up to this on the roads around here in the heat, which I thought might unstick the adhesive a little. I'm not being paid to do this. I was looking for a new phone case. I didn't go and ask them for it, they did offer it to me. So I guess the fact that they gave me one is a part payment. However, I did say if you give one to me and it's rubbish, I reserve the right to say it's rubbish, even if I fitted it badly. So hopefully that's been interesting and useful. I'm just going to go and get showered because it's boiling hot here in Zanzibar. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.